Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you guys a little tip that I learned a couple of years ago about those dark under eye circles. So if you have those dark under eye circles and you've tried makeups and concealers and things like that, I have a little tip for you that just might be beneficial. Okay, you guys, so a couple of you might know that my mother was diagnosed with Alzheimer's a couple of years ago. And the first thing that we noticed, because it took about a year for her to be diagnosed, the first thing that we noticed was she lost a lot of weight and her skin got so thin, it was like paper. And then she got these really dark circles under her eyes. So there are a lot of reasons why people have dark circles. Some people just have a genetically, kind of bone structure, and they're predisposed to have those dark circles under their eyes. It is also caused by lack of sleep, and that my mother did have. She was up and down all night, very confused sometimes. Allergies can play a really big role in it. Aging, of course, as we age, our circulation and that kind of thing slows down. Plus, that is the smallest, thinnest layer of skin on your body. It's very thin, it's very, delicate, and that's why you're never supposed to rub. You always pat and things. And then sun damage can also play a role. And the biggest contributor to those dark under eye circles is your diet. You have a vitamin K deficiency, you have a medical condition that does interfere with blood coagulation or circulation, you're not getting enough iron and things like that, and your decreased oxygen levels in your blood, and that can also cause those dark circles under your eyes. And I do kind of feel that it's kind of my job, because my dad can't do her hair. So I am the one that kind of tries to maintain her hair and her skin and her nails. I paint her nails, and things like that, just because I want her to remain the person that she was for as long as she can. And she always had her hair done, and things like that. And of course, we have tried to increase her diet with the right nutrients and things like that. And we brought in protein shakes, but I cannot express to her how important it is to eat your green leafy vegetables and your spinaches and liver and things like that. For one thing, she doesn't care. She has Alzheimer's. There's only so much that I can do. And for another, even if I can express it to her, she can't remember, or she forgets that she's supposed to remember. The best thing that I have found for my mother is sweet almond oil. Now, you can absolutely take this and put it in a little dropper bottle where you just get out a drop or two at a time. But the best thing that I have found that worked for her, and I wish I would have foreseen that I was going to have a YouTube channel, because I would have absolutely taken a before and after picture, but it's this. Now, this is just the Beauty Aura brand. This is 16 ounces. It is a pure organic, you know what I'm saying? That is important. You want it to be pure and organic. But this is just sweet almond moisturizing oil. And aside from working for those dark under eye circles and being rich in vitamin A and vitamin E and vitamin K and all of those things, it is great for actually aging skin, fine lines, wrinkles, sun damage, and all of those things. Plus, you can heat it up and do a scalp massage and make your hair feel soft as ever. But for my mother, I would take 1 to 2 drops and I would just dot it under her eye, and I would let that dry for a few moments, kind of absorb in, and then I would take another drop or two and put it on there, and then I would seal it with petroleum jelly. Now, Vaseline is just a water barrier. It it seals in that sweet almond oil and not allowing it to kind of, get raw into your hair or on your pillow or just being absorbed outside of the skin. It protects it, it covers it, and makes sure that overnight, this is a fabulous overnight sleeping mask. That's what I do for her. Put it on there, put this on it, and she sleeps in it. And the Vaseline keeps it in place without rubbing off on your pillow or in your hair or any of those things. And then the next morning, it's absorbed into the skin. And that is the best thing that I have found for her to do. But what I do is I put it in a bottle like this that has a little dropper. And you can just absolutely fill this bottle up, so it's easier to get out a drop at a time. And then you can also add to it carrot. Now, I don't do this for my mother. I just do the sweet almond oil for her. This is also very rich in vitamin A, E, K, all of those things. It's a great natural brightening of the skin, great for aging skin, wrinkles and fine lines and things like that. But you could fill this up with the sweet almond oil and then add just 4 or 5 drops of this and then shake it up and use it every night. And you know, before you did something drastic like spend $100 on a dark under eye circle cream, you could absolutely try something like this. It will not affect you medication wise or anything like that unless you're allergic to nuts. Now, I am the kind of person that I like to have the same results as Lancome and all of those things, you know, $100 night creams, but I don't want to spend that kind of money, but I want the same results. And I've talked to you guys about fillers and preservatives because they have to make those products last on the shelves for years before they're sold, and then once you purchase them. And just like the L'Oreal Revitalift or whatever, that is basically hyaluronic acid. It lifts and plumps the skin and fills in those lines. You can buy this yourself and make your own. And I do have a lot of do-it-yourself ingredients on here with bee venoms and DMAE creams and serums and things like that. And you can absolutely take out the bee venom or the DMAE. You can take them out altogether, add your own hyaluronic acid. You can make it customized to your skin. The best under eye for dark circle cream is like $100. And it's like Lumiere or Lumiesse or Lumiere or something Lumi. And I think if you were to go looking, you would find that you're paying a lot of money for this. You know what I'm saying? But the Lancome, you can't even find the ingredients for that. It's not listed on their products or Sephora websites or anything like that. You can't find the actual ingredients. But, you know, the reason why I'm telling you this, you guys, is because I watch a couple of women here, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but they've been talking about their dark under eye circles have gotten worse as we age. Our circulation slows down. You know what I'm saying? And if you have tried concealers, and It Cosmetics has a really great color correcting under eye concealer that's very nice. But if you've tried concealers and makeup, and you've tried increasing your sleep and your water intake, and you've tried eating your green leafy vegetables and your liver, and you'd like to do a little something extra outside of concealer and makeup, then I absolutely can recommend this to you guys. And I do encourage you to do your own research. Look at those products that they're charging hundreds of dollars for. Look at the ingredients and see exactly what you're purchasing. You know, the first few ingredients is usually the active ingredients, and the rest is just filler ingredients. The only downfall about making your own things is you will replace and make it again every 2 to 4 weeks. But if I paid $5 for this. This was $4.80 off of Amazon, and I got 3 of these for like $1 or something. So I'm going to say this was a quarter. So for $5.05. So the causes of those dark under eye circles: lack of sleep, allergies, sun damage, just aging in general. You know, it slows down our circulation, our less oxygen and blood circulation, all of those things. Just bone structure. And there's not a lot you can do about that, but hopefully this might work a little bit for you. And then that's just thinning skin. The more we age, the thinner it gets. And then bad diet and dehydration. So what can you do, you guys, in a kind of wrap up sort of way? Be sure you get enough sleep, at least 6 hours. Be sure that you are wearing sunblock every day. Make sure you're getting enough water and hydrate yourself and your cells and your skin. And of course, you can absolutely intake more green leafy vegetables, broccoli and spinach and liver. And if you've tried all of these things already and that is still prominent, and you have a medical conditions, you can always take an over-the-counter vitamin K gel cap. They have those now. And they also have a new kind of vitamin K iron kind of duplex vitamin out there as well. And then this. And if you don't feel comfortable doing this, or you don't want to try this, I so encourage you to do your own research. Check out all of the do-it-yourself recipes that are out there. There are so many, and this is just the one that I have tested and tried for my mother and saw it work. But, absolutely do your own research. And I guess that is it, you guys. But yeah, there's only so much that you can do with someone who has Alzheimer's. I can't really get her to eat green leafy vegetables and liver, and I can't express to her how important it is. And even if I can, she forgets. And even when I take her food, she only eats just a few bites. So there's only so much that I can do, but I do try to help out as much as I can in that respect with her nails and her hair and all of those things. And honestly, I got this bottle, this Lancome Genifique, for my mom as like a little thing. I could not tell that this did one solitary thing better than the stuff that I make at home for a lot less. You know, I'm just saying. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.